Alright, let's look at this question. S and T are strings composed of lowercase characters. Okay, both have just lowercase characters, nothing else. And yes, no letter occurs more than once. That basically suggests the maximum length it will have is 26 in that case, because every letter can only occur once max. And cool. S was sorted in some custom order previously. Okay. We want to permute the characters of T so that they match the order of S. So that they match the order that S was sorted. More specifically, if X occurs before Y in S, then X should occur before Y in the return string. This seems like something like that alien dictionary question, if you have done that before, because in that you kind of you kind of have a different ordering. Here also S is kind of defining your ordering only for the characters, so it's a different alphabet altogether. That's all. Now the only different thing here is that the alphabet may not have all the characters. Some characters may not appear only. In that case, I think those should be fine. So return any permutation of T that satisfies this property. Uh, okay, so one thing we can probably do here is uh, so what I can do is I can have an alphabet array where based on, like, I can essentially parse S and add the characters in S to their indices in this array. Now once I'm done with that, I can uh, add remaining characters of the alphabet. Fair. Now what I'll do is I'll parse T once and collect frequency map of each character in T. Once I'm done with that, I can actually just pick up each, I can parse through the alphabet array, right, and pick up each character and check in the frequency map how many times that occurs. I'll print it those many times, and that is it. If it's occurring in, if it's there in alphabet array, I'll collect it in frequency map and I'll add it. So that way things should be fine. S has length at most 26 on no character repeated. T has length at most 200. That also seems like a very small length. I have a feeling that this solution that I'm proposing might go time limit exceeded. If so, we'll try to optimize it later on. So let's try to do this. We'll have a alphabet array. Uh, Now what we're gonna do is, or instead of having an array, can we have a dictionary? How would dictionary help us? Yeah, dictionary would help us. No, dictionary won't help us because we will not have a way to parse this properly. Correct. Or we'll be taking too much memory if we store both of the things. So maybe chars and s we can have as a set, right? An alphabet array. Okay, alphabet array uh, could be 0 into 26 by default. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass. So for ch and s, we're gonna, what we can do is we can get its position. So alphabet array odd of, ch minus odd of a. We are told that it's lowercase, so that way it's fine. Can be plus equals to 1. Got it. Now Now what has happened is whatever characters have 0, those you can place later on. So that's the idea. Or those we can place as it is also. Now what we're going to do is for oh actually no. So all the characters which have 1 should come up before. So in that case we should just add those characters into the alphabet array. Uh, yeah. So maybe and ch. Let's see which one we'll use later on. Let's try to parse t for ch and t. Ch we're gonna now we need to know instead of this we can have 2 dictionaries, right? Char and char char index map, which can be a dict, and index char map, which can be a dict, and let's just use those. So for whenever we come across a ch in s, what we're going to do is for that character, if it's not there in if ch not in char index map, we're going to add it and we'll keep a counter. So counter equal to 0, ch is equal to counter, counter gets incremented. Counter is basically representing current index, so let's just rename it to that. Right. If it's else if it was there, then if it was there is never gonna happen, right? Max to max things are gonna be ones. Now one more thing that we need to do is the opposite thing. Cur index is equal to ch, right? Now this is not gonna cover all the characters. That's the idea, right? So what we need to do now is we're gonna parse or actually we know the current index maximum it would have gotten to, right? Now we can just loop till there for I in range till current index, and we're gonna check if t has that character and how many. So we need to have a counter here now. From collections import counter, and we're gonna do a simple frequency map. T is like counter of t. Now once we have this, we can check, right, if for the current index, if this is gonna give us a character is I. Now if char in frequency map, right, then we have to output it. So out is a list, we'll make it via character array, we'll append it we'll append it those many times for j in range. Actually j is not even required, so underscore in range. We're going to do this how many times? Frequency map t char times. We're going to out.append char, right? And we need to handle the case where now we have added all those cases. Maybe we can also, every time we append, we can make the frequency minus equals to 1, and that way now if 0 we can delete that. Got it. Now what we need to do is this will make sure that every index that exists and like every character that exists in that order will get put in first in that exact same order. uh, now uh, so now we can just put in the rest of the characters, so whatever is remaining in frequency map t, that we can just put in. So once we are done doing this, we're gonna just iterate over char in frequency map t, and we're gonna write it those many times. Right. Even if we don't do this, it'll be fine. Now we can just return output. So this should work fine according to me. Now maybe we can, we are around at 11-minute mark, so maybe we can do a small dry run. So dry run and complexity. So we'll look at complexity later on. Let's do a dry run first. So S is CBA and T is ABCD. Now what is going to happen here is, first of all, we are not using this character index map anywhere, so maybe we can get rid of that. In that case, we are only using index char map with current index as ch, and later on we are going through the array and picking up so this could have been just a list, and we could have just appended ch, and we will not do this because we are sure that it's going to happen once only. And since we are appending, yeah, this we'll have to still control, or we don't need to actually. We can change it to length of right. So we're gonna go from 0 to 10. It will pick up the thing, and then we don't use that. So this should work. What's now happening is we are making an array where we'll have C, B, and A, and now we're gonna go frequency map T, and we're gonna go in this list. So we're gonna pick up the character C, and we already have a dictionary, so we have like A is occurring once, B is occurring once, C is occurring once, D is occurring once. So that is what we have found from frequency map T. Now we are gonna get a character C. We're gonna check if character exists in this frequency map, which it does. So then we're gonna pick up the value, which is 1. So we're gonna loop till 0 to 1, which is 0 only. We're gonna append the character, so output now become as C. We're gonna reduce the frequency map, so this will become 0, and this will go further. Now char becomes 0, so we're gonna delete it, so might as well delete it. Now this deletion is kind of important because otherwise what's gonna happen as such, not really important as such. We can save on this, and we can pick up only those if not equal to 0, or maybe if equal to 0 we can just continue, right. So this should do it. So this will output C first, and then our C remains but with value 0. Now what happens is we'll go to the next one. B. Is B there? Yes, B is also there, so that will also become 0, and we'll have a B here. And then we get to C. No, we get to A. A is also there, so A becomes 0. We get an A here. And then what we need to do is this whole thing would be over. Once this is over, we go to this and we check. If it's 0, we just continue 0 0, and D comes up. D is also ones, so we append that and decrement its count as well, and this makes it CBD, which we are joining. So this seems to be fine. Appended, lol, who did that? From output is not defined. Hey man, how is not output defined? This should be output. Okay, some places I've used out, some places I've used output. These are the only places where we append. Now it should all be output. Let's try to submit this. Cool, this gets submitted. We are fine.